What's happening, my dude? Zental back in action. And I look like crap because it's Saturday night and I'm doing my meal prep because I just got done work. Um, so I usually do my meal prep on Saturday nights. I'll probably give this video to you guys on Monday. I don't look the best. Again, I just got out of work, so yeah. Anyways, so this week, meal prep. The way I do it is I just do my dinners because I really don't do anything else besides my dinners that I eat regularly. Let's lie. I make my lunches, which is usually lunch breakfast, which is usually a sandwich. Don't come at me. I like my sandwiches. That's just the way. It's the same exact sandwich every day too, pretty much. There's a little bit of variance here and there. Don't you dare. Sorry, my cat's decided to be on the counter today because she wants to see what the heck I'm doing. There we go. Want to see her? She's a little fluff ball, and if I annoy her enough, see, this is my Sula. If I annoy her enough, she may leave me alone. Anywho, yeah, I'm gonna clean the counter before I even start my food prep because I've got nothing on my counter except for my notebook and the camera. So, this week is pretty simple. I've got chicken noodle soup, chicken stir fry, and a vegetarian stroganoff. One of my meals usually ends up being vegetarian because I buy one protein for my dinners, one protein, and it usually ends up only being enough for 4 dinners. So that's how that works. Anyways, I have one pot. So I make everything in a pot, and that's about it. If you have multiple pots, you can do it all in one shot, so it's all like really quick for you. This usually takes me about 2 hours, give or take. So we'll probably cut it down to like 15-20 minutes, maybe even less than that. I probably won't show you everything else. So when I make my meals, I plan out what's going in each full thing. For like the chicken stir fry is 2 dinners, so there's 2 cups of rice, 7.5 ounces of chicken, 16 ounces of veg, a tablespoon of soy sauce, a tablespoon of rice wine, and a half an onion. I figure up the calories, the proteins, the calories and the macros, which is the proteins, the fats, and the carbohydrates. Sorry. And then I just divide it by 2. So, you know, it's pretty simple, pretty easy to do. I try to keep everything broken down pretty easily. Most of these meals end up being around 700 calories. And I know that sounds like a lot to a lot of people, but my big meal is always at the end of the day. It always has been. Breakfast and my lunch usually around 400, 450. And then I have like 200 calorie snacks in between. Sometimes a little bit more. I mean, I'm trying to stay in between 2,300 and 2,500 right now. And then my dinner is around 600-700 depending upon what I make. When I get further down in calories, I can readjust things and tweak things a little bit more. Probably stretch these 2 out into 3 meals. You know what I'm saying. Just because I am so overweight right now, I know I can't just drop my calories down to a regular 1,500 or 1,800 like a normal person would. I have to work my way down there. And we're going to start off with the chicken. So I'm going to do a chicken stir fry and a chicken noodle soup. It's very simple, and because of the fact that I'm very lazy when it comes to cooking, I'm actually got pre-made chicken. I'm not going to show you guys. I'm not going to show you guys me breaking down the chicken. Why does that sentence sound weird? It sounds so weird. Anyways, I'm not going to show you guys when I break down the chicken because it's just gross. You don't really want to see me tearing apart a chicken. It's disgusting. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll show you the basic other things. Like I said, I'm kind of lazy. So I'm kind of lazy when it comes to cooking for myself. A lot of my stuff is open a bag and dump it. I'm not joking. So we'll show you step by step if you want, but I'm gonna go clean a chicken right now. So, okay, quick. This is the chicken before. I got it from Wegmans. It's a lemon pepper rotisserie chicken. It was $5.99, I believe they are. If a regular chicken you want to do, they're usually about $5 for a chicken. These are $1 extra because it's pre-cooked. I understand that. And I know some people are like, well, you don't know what they put in it. And like, well, they have a nutrition thing on the back. And I really don't want to turn on my oven and roast a chicken. Do you know how long it takes to roast a chicken? I'm not roasting a chicken. So, this is how it starts. This is it after. It's all cleaned. I do keep the skin on it because I'm going to put it in soup and stir fry. And it gives it a better taste. I was working with it cold, so at the bottom of it, there was a little bit of fat congealed, which is going into my soup. Like I said, the whole thing is all... So we're going to start making chicken noodle soup. I'm going to set that down. We're going to make chicken noodle soup to begin with. It's very simple. We're going to take the chicken. We're going to take an onion, half an onion, and slice that down. I like my onions slivered into it. You can dice them. It's your problem. It's your preference, whatever you want. And then we're going to add 1 bag of this veg, which is carrots, corn, peas, green beans, and lima beans. So, I've always made chicken noodle soup with corn in it. I don't know why. It's a family thing. And then, let's see. Need garlic. And then I don't use chicken or beef bouillon mainly because I don't like them. I use this Better Than Bouillon seasoned vegetable base. Add some spices, probably oregano, thyme, salt and pepper. That's pretty much it. And I'm trying not to say you guys know how I'm trying to do this, but it doesn't work all the way. So let me turn you around that way so you can see my stove. I'm not kidding. I film over there. My stove is over here. My kitchen is tiny. It's not even like 5 feet across. So we're just going to be taking a small onion. If you have a medium-sized onion, you want about half of that. Like I said, you can either dice it down for yourself. I like mine in slivers. I don't like a lot of onion in my stuff, but that's the way it is. So we're just going to do that. We're going to go to the side and just down like that. I don't know if you can see my horrible cutting skills, but they're bad. See? Bad. Anyways, take this. Oh, God. Onions are strong today. I have strong onions. So, take this. We go like that. The little bit of fat that's in there from the chicken will help with these onions. First off, it's in grams. I work in grams most of the time. I'm going to take this and weigh how much it is in total. So we're looking at 505 grams. So we're talking 505, which is 252 in this one, and then the other one will be 253. There's somewhere right there. There's 252, and that's the other one. So there's a little bit of white and dark meat. There's some white and dark meat in there. This one's going to be going into the chicken noodle soup. We're going to tear that out. I'm going to have to wash that. Okay, so you see this is my stove. I've got a no pilot light situation here, so completely by health code and any safety priorities. That fat's rendering in there. I keep calling it fat. It's just chicken juice stuff. Then we're going to take about a tablespoon. I like garlic, so we're going to take about a tablespoon of garlic, plop it in there. Cap on. We're going to take some basil. Do I even have time? I might just be using Italian spice. Yeah, I'm pulling everything out of my cupboard right now. I don't think I even have time. What the frick? I could have sworn I did. Oh, man. Oh, well, okay. Well, then we're going to be using some Italian spice. Help cut with everything. Make it a little bit easier. There's a lot of salt in the chicken itself. That's just a little chili powder because I like a little bit of heat. Not a lot. But there is a lot of salt in the chicken because it is pre-made and everything. I'm probably just going to add a little bit of pepper to this. And that'll be that. That's the poor side. Don't need to die. And then some pepper. Okay, so we've got all our spices in there. We've got our garlic and our onions. We're just rendering down our onions a little bit. And like I said, there's just that little bit of chicken fat in there. Pretty much easy. No big deal. Want to get the onions nice and soft. When you do, you're going to add frozen veg, 2 cups of water. I'll show you that in a minute. Okay, so the onions are kind of soft. We're going to add 2 cups of water. And the only reason I'm adding 2 cups of water and not more right now is because there's water in the veg and it'll break down some. So, water's there, veg goes in, trash can comes open, and that goes in the trash. Basically what you're looking for is to have a decent amount of soup, which I think I'm going to have 3 servings of soup. It's looking really a lot. So I'm going to have to add another cup of water to it. For a minute, you can see, whoop, there's that. Please don't fall in the soup. Because that's just what I need my phone to fall in the soup. With this bouillon, it is up here. A teaspoon of this bouillon is the same as 1 cube or 1 8-ounce can. Since I'm gonna put another cup of water in there. So I've noticed myself that when I do this, 1 teaspoon will usually go with 2 cups of water instead of 1. The package says it's 1 cup. I don't think so, but I mean, you can flavor it to your taste and your preferred, how you prefer it. What I'm doing is breaking up the sauce with a pair of chopsticks. I watched someone make it with do it when they were making ramen, and I'm leveling it off too. There's a little bit of an empty gap because I really don't need that much. I watched somebody do it when they were making ramen. Put some of the liquid into it, mix it up, because what it does is it breaks up really easily. I was watching them make it with miso. That's it. And I realized, oh, that would work really well with the bouillon I have. I'm going to put the chicken in now and bring it up to a boil, and then call it good. I'm going to probably Okay, so that's boiling over there. Well, it's not boiling yet. It's starting to heat up. And that's basically chicken noodle soup. I keep my egg noodles separate because I don't like mushy noodles in my soup. It's a texture thing. I'd have to boil off 3 eggs because you have hard-boiled eggs with chicken noodle soup. Don't know why, just you do. So I'm gonna get those going. Next is the chicken stir fry. So, soup's done. It's really hot. This is pretty much it. So I put 3 eggs on. I'm gonna probably boil those while I'm working on the other ones. Here's the thing. I have one pot. If you have multiple pots, you can do all this all at once. I do not have it because I am in a tiny kitchen. So one pot and quick meals is pretty much what I do. So we're gonna cap the lid on this and put it in here. And while I'm down here, get my soy sauce out. What else do I need? Put this away. Which seal this up. Oh God, don't explode on me. I'm gonna put this down below. It's just easier to be down here, talk to you guys. Yeah, you can see my shitty wall back there, my curtain that breaks up my apartment. So my stir fry is going to be the chicken, another sliced onion, a little bit more garlic, the bag of stir fry mix I showed you, soy sauce, and I've got rice wine vinegar, 3 shells up way far out of my reach right now. And salt and pepper to taste. Nothing really hard about it. Okay, so basically it's the pot. I really don't clean it in between because it's the same stuff. Onions straight down in there. We're going to be using these. You know, like the savage American I am. We're going to be using olive oil in the bottom. Not a lot. About a tablespoon. The reason I don't measure that is because it's fine. I didn't use a crap ton of it, and I never do. And I know I don't. It's fine. I'm going to take this bag, and we're going to do this. Dump that right in there. Trash bag it. Then we're going to add a little bit of water to the oil and everything. Probably about a half a cup. It's frozen veg and it steams up pretty well. I'm going to be draining it. That's why I didn't put any spices in it. But we're going to steam it. That's my eggs boiling back there. We're going to dice up the chicken. You get to see this whole mess over here. I'm going to dice up that chicken like the other one. This is the rice wine vinegar I use. It's from Wegmans. I'm going to use about a tablespoon of this. About a tablespoon of that. Probably about a teaspoon and a half of garlic. Same garlic as I had before. I'm late again. This keeps in your fridge and I'm lazy. There you go. So, both of these are about $3.86, and then that's what they end up looking like. All the steam and smoke. And then we're going to plop about a cup of rice here in it. So, that's my stir fry. I am a carb-heavy person, just because I like my carbs, and I just always have been. And I prefer to have my carbs. Next up is the stroganoff. Okay, so the last thing we're going to be doing is stroganoff. It's a vegetarian stroganoff, and it's pretty simple. Okay, let's tear it out. So, talk about 14 grams of butter, which doesn't seem like a lot, but you really don't need a lot to make a good base. Okay, I like. You need about this much, which is about 20 grams of butter. So, I'm going to have to adjust that in my calorie count. And to start off with, again, onion. My eyes. Technically, I could get more and use multiple burners, except I have like 2 burners that work. The other 2 like to flare up. I'm pre-cutting stuff because I'm going to saute the onions and the mushrooms all together. I don't know what kind of person does not put mushrooms in stroganoff. Oh my god, my eyes. This is really bad again. Pop these on and get them thawed out, because I keep forgetting. That they're gonna leak water. I keep forgetting they're gonna leak water. Again, match, fire, and lighting my stove. Mushrooms. I've known people that take them apart like this, dice them down like this, and then cut these in quarters. And then just boop, boop, boop. But again, I'm lazy, so I just put them on an angle and go right down across them. About 8 ounces of mushrooms. No big deal. I gotta take my trash out in the morning. Yes. So I'm gonna do this whole thing of mushrooms, and I'll get back to you guys in a minute. That's that stuff. Again, I'm gonna move this, drain that down there. I'm not gonna completely empty it out. Onions and mushrooms in, and we're gonna take that and dump it into the rest of this, and then we're going to make the stroganoff. Pretty much that. Mushrooms are softened. It's all reduced by about half. So we're gonna pop that on top of everything there. Just on. Butter in. Get all that good butter in there. Melting. This you gotta be a little quick doing. You don't have everything set. It's fine. Basically, you're making a small roux. Always have to cook out the flour, because if not, it leaves a funky taste and it is horrid. Now, ow, balls. Again, where's my cup go? Over here. I am going to add a cup of water when this is pretty much hot, the color I want it. Roux color, you want kind of chestnutty. Any darker and you start burning it, and roux likes to burn quick. You want to add a little bit of garlic so this will cook, which is about a teaspoon. Here's the thing, you add the garlic that you like to it. I like a lot of garlic in my stuff. Yes, I'm crossing stuff over. And I didn't use a full cup of water in here yet, because I'm going to be adding some more stuff to this. I'm an idiot. I forgot. Some salt. And then the best part of stroganoff is the pepper. So we're going to pep. Again, spices are all how you want it. You can call it whatever you want. And like I said, you saw how much was in there before, and I added probably about low reserved liquid. You can see that down there. And then we're going to take half of this. Which seems like a lot. Or seems like a lot. But again, it is for 2 servings. There we go. That's nice and strong. Get a full veg taste in there. Dump all your veg back in there. Give it a good mix. Um, as I was saying, and again, this is 2 servings for me, maybe 3, depending upon how I feel. But it's 2 servings for me because I am morbidly obese. Yeah. And I'm working on bringing down my calories. I just don't want to jump to minimal calories because every time I do, I freaking binge like crazy. But we'll let this thicken up a little bit more, and then I'm going to split it up, and then I'm going to make egg noodles and rice, and I'll show you guys the final stuff. Okay, y'all. So, I get these into sexies, but I don't know how to make stuff sexy. So you got the beef stroganoff here and here. These are the noodles that's going to go for this. Like I said, I'll probably need to make another noodle thing. Oh, I forgot. Eggs. And the eggs go with those, so there's 3 eggs in here, because I definitely going to be at least 3 things of soup. And then here's the stir fry. This is a stir fry. So, that's about my meal prep for the week. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. I'll see you guys on Wednesday for a weight loss update. Why aren't you stopping?